to the forward of the vehicle to protect all the LED lights if you were to be going off-roading. Now mind you, there are going to be some questions that you may have at the end of this video. With that being said, please reach out to me here at Berkeley Hyundai in White Bear Lake. Ask for Teal, and I'm more than happy to go over things with you and get you on the road. Because trust me, this is a driver's car. You have your 1.6 turbo engine under this hood. It's your GDI, your gasoline direct injection, which means you're not going to compromise any of your fuel efficiency, but you're gonna have a lot of power. You have your beautiful cascading grille, and you have 5 trims to choose from. You have your SE, your SEL, your SEL Tech, your Limited, and your Ultimate, which is the vehicle that we are viewing now. On your side view mirrors, you will see you do have, for safety, your blinkers on that side. As well as when we step in here, you have your beautiful two-tone accents on your door, as well as the upgraded Infinity speakers. The passengers, I should say, are spoiled with leather heated surfaces as well. You have your touch screen that is going to be housing our Blue Link system, which Hyundai pays for 3 years, and we'll get into that one in a moment. When you come back here into the passenger rear, there's a lot of space back here, both for transporting and for passenger comfort. There's room underneath that seat for leg extension, as well as an easy flat surface to drop down for extra storage space. As we come back around to the rear, you have your upper daytime running lights for your LEDs on your tail lights, which is not normal on a lot of trim levels with this vehicle in its class. You have your safety screen to hide any valuables that you may be transporting back and forth. A reversible cargo mat allows you to get from summer to winter, as well as an easily removable storage compartment for organization and your full-size spare and your toolkit if you know how to replace the tire. When we come on over this way, you're going to see the beautiful 18-inch rims that come standard on your Ultimate. On the SE and your SEL, you are going to have your 16-inch rims, your 17s on your Limited, and then your 18s on the Ultimate. When we approach the driver's side door, all of these vehicles do have your keyless entry. So as long as you have that in your pocket or your purse, you can simply walk up to your vehicle and grab that door handle. You will see here there's these 2 little cars which are going to be your blind spot notifications. When there's a vehicle to your right and left in your blind spot, those will light up signifying that you should not get over. As we enter into the driver's side, we get into the awesome technology of this vehicle. You have your illumination panel controls, you have your blind spot detection, you have your heads-up display, which that is a treat. I will show you that in a minute. You also have your lane keep assist and your traction control. If you've yet to drive this vehicle, trust me, once you get in there and take a look at all it has to offer, you're going to be very impressed. So in the interior of the Kona, you will have a slide and tilt sunroof to allow plenty of light into the vehicle. As we go down here, you have an automatic dimming rear view mirror with your Blue Link 24-hour assistance. If you need roadside, if you need to speak to anyone, you simply press this button, and that is a service that, like I mentioned, that we pay for 3 years. You have an SOS help button. God forbid you got in an accident, there would be emergency services here immediately. You also have programmable garage doors as well. As we go down here to the touch screen, as you can see, you do have a split screen. You simply touch one side and it expands it to the full screen. In the Ultimate, you have satellite navigation, and the SE, SEL, and SEL Tech, you can run navigation from your phone via Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay as well, okay? Now, as we go down here, you have temperature controls, you have your fan controls, you get into your defrosters, your front, your rear, as well as a little shelf that is snuck underneath here to store a phone or other small things to keep this area cluttered free. In the Ultimate Kona, you do have your wireless charging as well for those phones that are compatible. And as you can see, you have several power outlets for any device that you may need that for. When we go down to where we have our gear shift, you will see the plus and the minus, where you do have the option for Shifttronic when you need to manually shift without a clutch when need be. To the upper left, you see your drive mode. The Kona allows you to drive in Eco, Sport, and Normal. Below that, you have your heated seats. And to the right, you can see that little vehicle is your downhill assist, as well as a parking sensor button to turn those rear parking sensors off if you were towing something or there was something behind you. As we go over to the steering wheel, you have your hands free to make phone calls, to accept phone calls, to tell it, to address points of interest with your navigation. You can also change your music stations through your mode button. To the right, you have your cruise control settings. And to the left, this is the options where you can customize your cluster. This 4-inch fully colored cluster screen allows you to have a digital speedometer. It also allows you to have turn-by-turn navigation, lane keep assist, and this is your user settings where you can customize everything from your doors to your lights to a welcome sound. You also have your average fuel economy, your driver info, where you can do tripometers for when you take this vehicle on a road trip